Hello, I'm going to do a reading for Sagittarius, but first I wanted to give a couple shout outs to some awesome people. I got some packages in the mail today and I opened them because I thought they were, honestly, I didn't know what they were. but, um, anyways, I didn't know they were fan mail, or they're not necessarily fan mail. This is from a friend. This is from my friend Rissy, and this is this beautiful gothic like siren artwork on a notebook, and it looks like it's a comp, composition book. Can I speak? And I think I'm going to use this for my next book of shadows because I'm going to fill that book of shadows that I'm working on right now. I'm going to fill that before the end of next year, I'm sure. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this into my second book of shadows. And it is gorgeous. And I like that it has lined paper because when I write up or I write down, but I never write in a straight line. So it'll be great to have some lined paper. And then I got this beautiful thank you note from somebody who I'm not sure if they want me to say their name. So I'm just going to call them Melanie because I'm not going to say their last name unless they want me to. But Melanie made these beautiful art cards for me. And I want to show these to you. They're Halloween art cards. And I think I'm going to use these for tarot reading. I'll have to make a Halloween deck and like include these in the deck. Oh, they're so cute. Aren't those cute? I love the raccoon one. They're both so adorable. Little fortune kitty and a raccoon. You know, I've been wanting some Halloween decks. So, yeah. This is going to be the start of my collection for Halloween cards. So cute. And she said, please come back soon. I'm not quite sure who this is, but I must have bought something from her. So thank you, Melanie. And I'm sorry if I forgot who you were. But I'm very happy for these cards here and very grateful. And not sure what I got from you though. I do a lot of online shopping, but I'm so grateful for these cards. They're so beautiful. My favorite's probably the raccoon. I love the fortune kitty too, but the raccoon one's so cute. I love this little baby raccoon on the pumpkin. Beautiful artwork. And I'm going to keep that nice and safe until I can put it into my altar drawer. I got my altar in the mail today, but it's got like 1,000 pieces and I got to put it together. And I was going to put it together tonight, but I don't have a screwdriver, so I have to wait till tomorrow to get screwdrivers. And so tomorrow I'm going to spend all day assembling my altar, and hopefully my altar will be ready for the readings tomorrow night. Okay, so let's get on with Sagittarius reading. I'm going to put a timestamp in here too, so you can skip ahead to when the reading actually starts if you're not interested in the shout-outs. So, oh, I forgot. I like to do my water crystal cards. Actually, maybe we should use those Halloween cards. You want to test out those Halloween cards? I'm going to do this just for you, Sagittarius. I'm just kind of like shuffling them without looking. Here, I'll let you see. Shuffling without looking. And I'm going to pick this one. Okay, we got the raccoon one for Sagittarius. So when I think of raccoons, I think of mischief. I think you might be feeling mischievous. You got a haunted house there. Yeah, I feel like you might be feeling mischievous because when I think of haunted houses, I think of ghosts like playing tricks on people. And we got the full moon. Full moon is coming up. I think the full moon is in a couple days or so. So practice your mischievous magic then. Just don't harm anyone. And then we have the bats. Bats make me think of sonar, which makes me think of sound. So sound is important. Pumpkins make me think of luck and prosperity. Good health. You might be feeling especially lucky, Sagittarius. Okay, now let's get on with the reading. Okay. Well, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So you might have just dealt with a recent heartbreak, but you're coming out of it. You're coming out of it, and I feel like you're finally healing from this recent heartbreak. Making the steps forward that you need to. We got the Hangman. I feel like you've gained some clarity. You might even be flirting with other people, and you feel confident about it. You have the Three of Wands. I feel like you might be a little intimidated by your future. You're intimidated by the uncertainty of your future. But I feel like there's going to be people there that guide you. People or animals in particular, that guide you to where you need to be in your future. It looks like you have a hard journey ahead of you, and you're like a little uncertain about if you're going to be able to make it through this journey, but you have animals and people guiding you through this journey. You have a companion that will guide you through this journey. You have the Hangman again. So I feel like since that's clarifying the Three of Swords, I feel like you did not have that clarity during that heartbreak. You suffered an extreme loss and heartbreak, and it made you lose your clarity. It made you lose your identity, and now you're getting that back. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Oh, that goes here. Seven of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you can finally lay down your arms and stop being so defensive now, because you're finally making those steps to heal. You have the Ace of Wands. You could be beginning a new passionate relationship or romance. Something that's very heated with a lot of passion. You're getting your fire back. And when I looked at that Hangman again right here, clarifying the Three of Swords, I see there's like a whirlpool below her. I feel like you were kind of getting sucked into this whirlpool of mental confusion in your past relationship that broke your heart, but now you're getting your clarity back, and that is great. You have the King of Cups. So I feel like who might have hurt you was probably a water sign, probably a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And you know what they say about fire and water. Not very good mix there. And water always wins over fire. Well, sometimes fire wins over water, but it has to be a lot more fire than water. Okay, and then we have Strength in reverse, clarifying the Hangman and the Seven of Swords. I feel like you don't feel like you've gotten your strength completely back yet. You're not quite confident in yourself yet. But the ropes are coming off. You're being set free. So you're going to get your strength back. And here we have the Four of Cups. I see that you may have offered your heart, or tried so hard to offer your heart to this water sign, and he was so preoccupied with his own sorrow, his own sadness, his own addictions, that he couldn't see this full, wonderful cup of love that you had here to offer him. So now he's kind of looking back at it, and he's like, all right, Sagittarius, sorry, my camera card got full. My memory card got full. So we have to recap here. So we left off at this Four of Cups. And what I was saying is you were offering so much love to him, but he couldn't see it because he was so wrapped up in his own misery, his own addictions, his own sadness. And now he's going to come back to you with this love offering, and because he misses you and realizes how much you were actually offering him, and how much you really did love him. And then the next card we pulled out was the High Priestess, which was telling me that you need to follow your intuition about this. And your intuition is going to tell you whether he's trustworthy or not, and whether he's going to do the same thing over again or not. And then we pulled the King of Wands in reverse, which I feel is your energy, and that was clarifying strength, and strength is also in reverse. So I feel like you're not going to have the strength to say no to him. You're going to have a real hard time saying no to him. And the King of Wands in reverse is like practicality. So you are not going to be able to think practical about the situation, because possibly this Ace of Wands here, you might be feeling too much lust towards him. So yeah. So you're not going to be thinking straight, and you might end up going back with him. And then we had this Page of Swords, which is telling me that he's either been spying on you and talking about you behind your back, or you've been spying on them, talking about them behind your back. But you two obviously aren't over each other yet, and there looks like there's going to be a reuniting, and you might not be strong enough to say no. And but the High Priestess is there. The High Priestess is there telling you to listen to your intuition about this person, and pay attention to what your intuition says. Okay, so I'm going to pull some oracle cards now. Okay, we have the presence of love will always cast out fear. And then we have, when I lean on faith of the universe, peace becomes real. We have the two owls there. Okay, we're seeing that with these two cards here is showing that it might be okay to accept him back. But I will look a little more into this. I would... You know, if it were me and my ex came back, I would not be very trustworthy of him. But, and I, honestly, I don't really want him back. But, we will see what these cards are saying. And you just got to go with your gut instinct on this, because that High Priestess is there clarifying everything. The High Priestess is there clarifying this whole situation right here. So the High Priestess is basically telling you, listen to your instincts. Okay, we have the Kraken. Your success and happiness lies within you. And then we have the Water Leaper. You will rise by taking steps and overleaping nothing. I'm going to pull some water crystal oracles. Wisdom and compassion. Okay. I don't want to give you any kind of yes or no until I completely see what these cards are saying. Here we have Brain Hado, kindness, healing. I'm going to pull the Mermaid and Dolphin oracles, and then I'm gonna go over these oracle cards for a little bit here before we pull some charms. Whoa. Oh, by the way, that oracle card deck that I was supposed to get in the mail, the brand new one that was just released, I guess it's kind of backed up on the release date, because I was supposed to get it today and I haven't gotten it yet today, so I'm supposed to get it at a later date, but I guess they pushed it back. Okay, then we have playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing, and joy creates miracles in manifestation. Okay. And then we have, yes, your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. Another thing about you following your intuition. Okay, so what I'm seeing from these cards here is, if you are to go into this relationship with him again, you have to completely forgive everything. Go in with peace and no fear and faith and all those good things that you need for a healthy relationship. You need to just go in with a clean slate if you want to restart a relationship with him. However, I'm seeing if you do go in a relationship with him, the beast may come back. And what was it this said? This says your success and happiness lies within you. So you have to make yourself happy, because he's not going to make you happy. He's got his own inner demons, and, you know, we all do. That's why you guys didn't work the first time. Happiness is within you, not someone else. So you just got to know in your mind that if you go back with him, um, he's still going to have his monsters. He's still going to have his demons. And you have to find your own happiness within yourself if you want it to work. Then we have wisdom and compassion here. That's just enforcing this intuition. You need to listen to your own inner wisdom and be nice and compassionate. I think we had kindness over here, healing and kindness. The only way that you can really make this relationship work or mend is by being kind and compassionate. We have the brain here, so you got to use that wisdom, that intuition, and then we have playtime. So if you want this relationship to work, you got to start out fresh and be playful and just start out clean slate. But that's only if you want this relationship to work. No one's saying that you have to get back with your ex. If you feel happy on your own, don't get back with your ex. You know, you gotta find your own happiness. So let's pull some charms here, and then I will take a deeper look at the cards and their symbolism. Okay, we got the... Oh, I didn't put this in my basket. Okay. Oops. Okay, we got the basket of cookies. So this person misses the comfort of you. They miss, like, holding you and how much they felt at home with you. We have the light bulb. The light just sparked in his head, and he's like, I miss her. I want to be with her, and yeah. And then we have the guitar. This person might be a musician. We have a leaf. This leaf always makes me think of the end of fall, beginning of December, like that time period when all the leaves are dying and decaying. We have the horse, definitely Sagittarius energy here. Also, I'm seeing that this is telling you to be strong and stand your ground. Let's read some of these cards here. We got the Empress. So you're feeling your divine feminine right now. We have the King of Pentacles. You could also be dealing with an earth sign here. So Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And we did have the King of Wands. That's not necessarily your energy, but it could be. So that could be also Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Also, we had Strength. That's a Leo card there. We had two Hanged Man. I'm not sure what zodiac sign is associated with Hangman. You have the High Priestess. That's associated with Pisces. And that's all I'm seeing here as far as zodiac signs. We got one more card though. We got the Eight of Cups. So he's definitely missing you and planning to come back to you. He's realizing what a mistake it was to leave you. Here we have Sagittarius energy again. Could be a Sagittarius relationship, or you could just be really strong in your energy right now. Two horses. Horses might mean something to you. There's an owl. He's definitely watching you. We have mental happiness is total relaxation. And we have the principal ingredient of life is love. You have this golden flower here. You know what this just said to me? This just said to me that you are not really focused on love right now. You're focused on bettering yourself. Um, Maybe financially, you might be trying to just become more stable and like not rely on anyone else, and I think that's a great thing. We have the bear and the moose, more strong energy here. This is Montana and best friends. There's mountains here. There might be distance that separates you from this person. We have this flower here. Something is definitely blooming. Whether the romance is blossoming in you or him, something's blooming here. Okay, so let's pull some of these cards here and look a little more deeper into them. We got a full moon. We also had a full moon there. So there's 2 months. Could be dealing with a twin flame here because we have 2 dolphins, 2 mermaids, a lot of 2s here. He definitely looks unsure. He's not quite sure if he wants to give his heart to you yet. But he wants to. He's just not sure if he's going to make that move yet. He's a little he's not really confident yet. If we have any more moons, I don't think so. No, not yet, at least. If you two do get back together, it's going to be really hard, really a tough path to walk. But you will have each other's support. Definitely a lot of lust going on right now. Maybe on both parties. Might be thinking about starting a family with you. We have the 2 seahorses. And then here's another full moon, so 3 full moons, maybe 3 months. Let's see, it's October, so November, December, January. I'm seeing life cycles with the frog here. Life cycles, and also with the dragonfly. It starts out as a tadpole and pollywog, then a frog, and then the dragonfly, it starts out as a nymph and then turns into dragonfly. So I see that you're going through these life cycles. You're both going through these life cycles, these natural stages of life, and that could have been what was stressing your relationship. Okay, I see here it's a parrotfish, and parrotfish, they eat coral. Coral is like hard, so they literally like chew on hard as rock coral, and that's what they eat. So like I'm thinking, this is a hard. Your intuition's telling you something, and it's hard for you to swallow. Like it's hard for you to chew. It's hard for you to digest what your intuition is telling you, and you might be reluctant to it, but your intuition is telling you something, and you don't like it. But the whole thing was the high priestess clarifying this whole romance situation. So you got to listen to your intuition about it. Otherwise, you won't find that happiness inside you, because your intuition is inside you. Well, I hope that gave you some clarity, Sagittarius. I'm telling you, I don't like how this reading went out, because there's no way in hell I want to get back to my ex after what he did to me. But this reading is sounding like it might be a good idea to get back with your ex, but like I don't want to. I don't want to. So yeah, it's really up to you though. Like follow what your intuition is telling you. I don't want him back. I don't want him back. He's caused me more hell than any man I've ever known. But anyway, I'm sure you're probably feeling the same way about your ex. So you're probably right there with me. Well, that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. I know you probably didn't like it, but I hope you have a wonderful week. And if this resonated with you, don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and like, share, or subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.